People think of watches as only telling time, but for me it tells more than time. It tells a story of history of the family throughout the ages. These watches will outlive me, and when I'm giving this to my sons, I'm not only giving them watches, but I'm giving them really a part of me. And these watches here in this Patek Gondolo, this was one of my first watches, and I gave it to Patek as his first one of his first watches. Furthermore, the legacy of my grandfather, he gave me this watch. It's a Patek Philippe pocket watch, engraved with his initials GP.
I've learned from my father is how he emphasizes integrity over everything. And because he taught me that the most valuable currency in life is not money, but it's your word.
My dad taught me the value of hard work because we wouldn't have all these watches unless my dad worked really hard for them, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy all the spoils of these watches unless he worked really hard.
The first watch that I really, first hard-on watch was this Omega, which I bought in the early 90s, and I gave it to my son, John.
Actually, the watch, it started when my dad bought this particular watch. It was actually this watch right here, the 5712 Nautilus. I've grown fond of it not just because of how it looks or the brand or anything like that, but on what it represents. It inspires me to carry myself in a way that my dad carries himself, because one day I want to carry myself and become just like my dad with this watch.
So my first Rolex was a GMT, and I got it when I graduated from high school. That was his gift to me. And then recently we bought this 16758 gold root beer GMT. And I told him to buy it because I kept telling him ever since day one it was my dream watch, ever since I was a kid. So it was like an evolution of this watch to this watch that he has right now.
What's in a name? Patek Philippe denotes highly coveted. It's the pinnacle. And I wish, of course, that Patek, and I know that he is, going to be the pinnacle.
Actually, I have a memory, like for example, this watch. My dad gave it to me because I think he bought it in '93 when it was the year I was born. Before I was even 12 years old, I would see him wear this watch all the time. And I had strong memories of this watch in particular.
You know, like you said earlier, watches, it's more than just another timepiece. It's a representation of yourself. When you pass down a watch to me, you are also passing down your trust to me. With this watch, you're giving me and you're trusting me to carry on all your values that you taught to me and all the hard work. And to me, I see it as you trusting me in a way that I am carrying myself just how you carried yourself with these watches.
You're making me cry, Patek.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. These watches are, I know they're important to you, and I promise to take care of them and eventually pass them on to my own son, Atlas. You'll be immortal forever in my eyes because all these watches will go to him, and I'll make sure he passes it on to his children.
I just want to say, Dad, that you are one of the biggest inspirations in my life. You have taught me everything. These watches, to me, it's not just another timepiece. It's not just a piece of metal, piece of gold, piece of silver. It's a piece of you that I promise to carry for the rest of my life. So, happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you.
I love you too.